not letting him start.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Cleveland. To return, here's Jaquan Hardy. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He finds Bell. That's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Let's go. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. It's 2nd down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Metcalf, the motion man. He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Briarman. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
A 52-yard attempt.
Right kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Going to be fourth down. So on fourth down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. Returnable from the 17. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll get forward for a couple. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. The gain is 64.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Warren. A short game down to the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal. Slot man in motion left. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Last drive yielded 3. They'd like more. See what happens on 3rd and goal. Warren is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Gonna return this from the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Quick! 60 Vices! 60 Vices!
Travel started on the ground, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
60 Eagles. Check. Hurt. Here we go.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got it. Second down and 2.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80.
Now Davis. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's Sanders to throw.
What?
And
No.
that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
7 Pirates.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They've got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. On the toss, they'll run. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
A run up the middle with Warren. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jones. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler first down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll be taken down. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground? And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Bell is the man in motion. Now a play fake. Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Let the defender body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to throw is Jones. Here's a screen set up for Warren. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will open up a 13-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
And they're on the 24-yard line.
Ready, ready?
They go play action now with Sanders. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Come on, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
On play actions, the pressure gets there.
Oh my gosh, what a block.
Inside
One
the
second.
20-yard line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike, well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
Here we go, set!
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 2nd down, they'll run. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tokyo. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Right, adds the extra point. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
As Shador on first down. Quick slant, caught by St. Brown. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number one.
Okay, ready?
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Hold it ready. Buffalo 18. Here we go, here we go. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Sanders.
What is he? What is going on? Why are they throwing the ball so fucking awkward?
Ball's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And third down coming up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
On the jump.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Going deep down.
You're not even fucking running the damn route the right way.
And he'll be
Supposed to go up and not
what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
Ready, set.
From the 23, here's second and 8.
Ready,
Out of the gun, it's set, and for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's into the hands of T.J. Watt, and his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Parsons Schlesinger there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. A whole lot of
Stop lying. Stop with that bullshit lying, man. That's
but it falls incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding's just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot based on what the receivers do.
To the goal line and in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown Steelers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Off the play fake. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Cougar 19. Ready?
Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. Well, that helps to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Strike.
Sanders will throw it. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Here we go. Here we go.
They do indeed snap it.
What is going the fuck on? Why are you not running the route? Let me just put this shit on.
It does not work out.
Oh shit.
They
I'm
turn it
just
over
gonna lay this shit.
Yeah,
That's
in
so
this game,
stupid.
Mike, it's just gotten away from them here.
I mean,
in
running the
third
fucking
quarter.
route,
They're pretty
man.
much forced every possession.
The
They're going to
hell?
have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Street. Street.
They'll run it right here with Warren.
Don't even worry about it. Don't even try, because you're not gonna fucking do it. Fucking down this shit. Get the fuck out of here. Madden is good.
Warren. Touchdown, Tokyo. 2 touchdowns for him
Let me
now
try
in the
this.
afternoon.
Cut the ball. I ain't want.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL,
Fuck
Mike,
you,
we all
miss
talk
it.
about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready, go.
They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 7.
Ready,
To the ground, he'll get it again. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3, with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it. And for the 4th time today, he has been...
Yeah, you got this game. I'm done. I'm not going to waste nobody's time. This shit's stupid. I'm not wasting nobody's time.
So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back...
Hold up. Whoa.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed.